Please rise for the processional of the graduates. Good evening. Please remain standing and remove your hats for the posting of colors by the North Carolina 81st Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard under the direction of Colonel Gary Lunsford of Vance County High School. Then we will have the national anthem played by Early College Junior Kadarius Peace.
Off, left, base. Present, color.
You all may take your seats. Again, good evening. Our guests that are arriving out in the lobby, you are welcome to come in and join us. I am Debbie Height, the incredibly proud principal of Vance Early College High School, home of the fierce and fabulous VCEC Wolfpack. That's right. Tonight, we are not just marking the end of a chapter, we are also throwing the biggest academic celebration of the year for the phenomenal class of 2025. This moment is as epic as the final season of your favorite Netflix show, and as unforgettable as Beyonce's Renaissance Tour or Taylor Swift's Era Tour. And tonight, our graduates, you are the headliners. As we celebrate this incredible milestone, we ask that you help us keep the vibe respectful and full of love. Please silence your phones and smartwatches. We don't want Siri or Alexa trying to join the ceremony. And while we welcome cheering and applauding during the presentation of diplomas, please give every graduate their moment in the spotlight, just like the final rose in The Bachelor. Now, graduates, it's time for you all to stand up. Parents, we would like for you to stand as well. And graduates, I want you to give your families, your parents, a hand of applause. Stand up. Parents, will you please stand so that we can give you all a hand of applause. That's right, parents. That's right, parents. Very good. So parents, we are saluting your gratitude for every ride to school, every late night pep talk, and every moment that you believed in your student and pushed them that one step further. To my incredible teachers and staff, you are the Avengers of education. You've gone above and beyond to lift our students, and your resilience has been the foundation of our success. We're not just colleagues, we are a family. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. To our illustrious leader, Dr. and her cabinet, your leadership reminds us that excellence isn't accidental. That's so true. Your vision for education grounded in competence, equity, and inclusion is unmatched. Thank you for your silenced tears. Thank you for your long nights and your unshakable belief in our students. To our board, you are the unsung heroes, the guardians of the scenes. Thank you for being the compass that keeps our sails pointed towards progress and purpose. To Dr. Sepik and the phenomenal team of Vance Granville Community College, working with you all has been a great collaboration, and you all are truly the other part of our dream team. Because of your dedication and to our students, they're not just walking today with their diplomas, they're also walking many with their associate degree. Now, class of 2025, you did it, and you did it well. Even when the world paused for a pandemic, you hit play on your dreams. Through Zoom calls, masks, and moments of uncertainty, you powered through with grit, grace, and grind. Guest, our 49 outstanding graduates. Of the 49, 38 are graduating with Latin honors of summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude. You've earned, graduates, over 3,100 college credits. That's right, you're basically walking out with a backpack full of degrees. 46 of you are graduating with an associate's degree or Associate of Science degree from Vance Granville Community College. 33 of you have been committed to acceptances to a four-year college or university. That's not a win, that's a mic drop moment. You all, let's give our kids a hand. So tonight, we raise our voices in celebration just like the fans at a sold-out concert. Your future is bright. Kids, your future is so bright. Your stories are just beginning, and we are so proud to have you all to celebrate today. Please join me again in the thunderous applause for the great and mighty VCEC Wolfpack class of 2025. And now, to kick off tonight's celebration officially with more welcomes and introductions, I invite to the podium one of our very own graduates, Ms. Sanaya Hargrove, for the official welcome.
This evening, I would like to welcome our platform guests.
I'm sorry, excuse me. We'll make a script change.
Mm-hmm. This evening, I would like to welcome our platform guests, Dr. Sydney Bennett, Superintendent of Vance County Schools. Vance County Schools Vice Board Chair, Ms. Ayana Lewis. Mr. Errol Thompson, Vance County Early College Math Department Lead. Dr. Kim Sepik, Vance Granville Community College Vice President of Learning, Student Engagement and Success. Early College Interim School Counselor, Ms. Marcia Harris. Early College Assistant Principal, Ms. Juliet Black. Early College Executive Administrative Assistant, Ms. Tammy Pegram. And Distinguished Students, Class 2025 graduates, Ayana Jones, Edgar Duran Ortiz, and me, Sanaya Hargrove. The class of 2025 would also like to welcome and ask the following individuals to stand and be recognized briefly. Members of the Vance County Board of Education and elected officials. Vance County Early College High School faculty and staff. School administrators, Superintendent Bennett's cabinet members. And all other Vance County schools, directors, employees, teachers, and staff. Vance County Schools community partners. And members of Vance Granville Community College administration and staff, and all other elected officials. On behalf of the class of 2025, we warmly welcome our parents, family, and members, and all other guests. And most importantly, welcome to my grad mates, the class of 2025. Now we will have Ms. Ayana Jones share her farewell speech, followed by Mr. Edgar Ortiz.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, distinguished guests, and of course, the amazing class of 2025. Can we give them another hand? I am Ayana Jones, and I am honored to have been given the privilege of representing my class and speaking at today's graduation ceremony. It is so surreal to be standing here, and I'm sure my classmates, along with myself, are ecstatic to be able to say we have made it to the finish line. No more Power School, no more Infinite Campus, no more Moodle, no more my BGCC. I can keep going, but I'm gonna stop right there. My class entered high school fresh out of the pandemic, and we rocked our N95 masks, and it was a little socially awkward. But today, we walk across the stage with more confidence, more strength, and not only a high school diploma, but a college degree. With so many blessings upon us, I want to shift to the focus of my speech, which is gratitude. Firstly, I want to thank God, for I could not have made it here without my faith. If you know me, you know I love to get my beauty rest, so I cannot say I've had many late nights, but I have had many early mornings. My go-to prayer at 5 a.m. is, Lord, give me the strength. Give me the strength to make it through this 3-hour class with Dr. B. Give me the strength to finish this 5-page essay I probably should have started last week. Give me the strength to even get up out of my bed, because I don't want to. He has never failed to give me the strength. Secondly, I want to thank my family. To my grandparents, thank you for opening your home and your hearts to me. You took me in, cheered me on, and gave me a safe haven. Thank you. To my Aunt Sharita, thank you for your unwavering support and kind heart. You have been a role model for me, and I truly appreciate all you do for me and my siblings. To other family members, I thank you all for always keeping me in your hearts and loving me. Your support means more than you'll ever know. To all parents, guardians, aunties, uncles, cousins, and friends who have been support systems to the class of 2025, I speak on their behalf to say we appreciate you. We could not have made it here without you. Next, I'd like to thank all teachers and staff. Thank you for your patience, your grace, your honesty, and genuine ability to connect with your students. You taught us more than trigonometry and proper essay writing. You taught us how to adapt, how to be understanding, and how to finesse our way to some assignments. Thank you. Lastly, I want to thank my fellow classmates for being on this journey with me. From awkward icebreakers in freshman year to fake crying to prank Miss Height, y'all have been the most chaotic, brilliant, inspiring group of young people to grow up with. I wish nothing but the best for you guys in all future endeavors, and I'm proud of you all. I see nothing but greatness in the class of 2025. If I've learned anything from these 4 years, it's that success is not just about intelligence. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it. It's about having hope when things don't look too promising. It's about believing in something bigger than a moment of weakness. And so as we step into this next chapter, let us carry gratitude like armor. Life will be hard again, and there will be something more painful out there than a discussion post due at 11:59. But when you remember who you are, who's by your side, and how far you have come, you'll know you've already conquered things you never thought you could. Class of 2025, we started this journey 6 feet apart, and now here we are finishing side by side. As we step into whatever is next, let's do it proudly. Let's make our younger selves proud, and let's hold gratitude close. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much.
Can you hear me? Good evening, wonderful guests, school faculty, delighted families, and of course, my fellow classmates. Before anything, I would like to say that I am extremely grateful being part of Vance County Early College's class of 2025. But I am more grateful that I am here today. Grateful for the blessings life gives us. We are here today, alive and breathing. So I want everyone to take in for a second and cherish what sometimes we take for granted. I want to give a moment to acknowledge the people who couldn't make it with us today, the ones who are far from us, the ones who are sick, the ones who have passed away, and anyone else who we would have wished been here today. I also want to recognize and give thanks to everyone who made today possible. The people who supported our students, including teachers, staff, families. I also want to recognize the janitors, the counselor, and the people who prepared our food in school. Because if it wasn't for them, some of us would have been surviving on hot Cheetos and Red Bull from the vending machines. And others maybe on a pack of gum. 4 years ago, we were students exiting quarantine. We stepped into high school wearing masks, and not just the ones that we had on our faces, but the invisible ones as well. Everyone likes to talk about how freshmen are always lost coming into high school, but for us, it was more than that. Many of us were trying to remember what it was like to be in school normally. Some of us had barely seen our classmates in over a year. It was more than just being a new high schooler. It was a reconnection into the academic world. And it was the ability to prove that we are more than just students behind the screen. We came out of our deep sleep in quarantine and kept dreaming it into our way in high school. But for me, high school was more than just going to class and doing my work. It was about personal development and growth. Others grew more than me because I'm short, I'm 5'6". But maybe I should have dropped the note. You know, the one that had the little giraffe on it? The ones that give to little kids. But you see, anyways, you see, before I came to high school, I was lost. A little boy would fidget around with some spinners, slap the bag of fresh cuts, and look forward to being the school day over and go home and play games. A little boy who was mediocre at his academic work. A little boy who managed to get suspended 4 times from school. I'm not proud of that though. I mentioned this to show that I've improved and learned more than just academics. As much as I express my accomplishments, I think it's important to express our bad times. Because life for me ain't been no crystal stair. And I still rise. Because when I think about the itsy bitsy spider, I think about how he went up the spout even after the rain washed him out. But life goes on so fast, and it isn't gonna wait for anyone. I didn't have the experience of the best circumstances, but I never let that define me. Through all the silent suffers, late nights of work, stress, external problems, internal problems, terrible experiences, times of void of hope, failure, and trauma, I made it through. Because who am I to feel sorry for myself? It's all just life. Others may have it better than me, and so what? My parents came from another country to give for me and my siblings. That alone is a reason to be grateful. Because I know that somewhere in this world, and even in this city, there is someone who would want to be in my spot today. I wake up in the morning healthy. I live with food and shelter. I have access to not just a high school education, but a college education. So for me to complain and stop myself from doing better is pointless. For me to say, I don't have time for work and goals, but I have time for extra sleep. I have time for sitting on my phone for too long, but I have time to sacrifice my productivity for temporary satisfaction. That is not me, because I indeed have the time for work and goals. I have done homework even in the gym from my phone. I have written an essay in the back of a driver's ed car. And even part of the speech was written on my break at work. But this isn't just a story. It's a message to all of my classmates. We all make mistakes, and we all have doubts. But I know in every single one of these graduates in front of me, they are capable. I believe in all of them because I've seen what they can do. They contribute to our community, support one another, study with one another, have great hearts and passions. A group of individuals with a great word, but their actions are far greater. A group that brings potential into reality. And we are headed into the real world after this. Many of us headed into college, others maybe into the workforce. But I want my classmates to look beyond. Because I want everyone to understand that we have a purpose. Career, education, and money are important for me, but I have a purpose bigger than that. I know that everyone is different, but we should all create a dedicated and driven purpose for ourselves, and what we do in our life should align with that purpose. Because life without purpose is life without direction, fulfillment, and greatness. Let's not just make a living, let's make a life. And on that note, I'd like to say thank you, and I wish everyone the best. Let's give it up for Class of 2025, Vance County Early College.
Please join me in welcoming our Class of 2025 keynote speaker, Dr. Kim Sepik. In February 2023, Dr. Kim Sepik joined Vance Granville Community College as its new Vice President of Instruction and Student Services. Dr. Sepik has longstanding North Carolina roots, having grown up in the Triad region and attended college in the eastern and western parts of the state. She has lived in Youngsville since 2019. Dr. Sepik earned a bachelor's degree in dance education from East Carolina University and earned both her master's in student development and ED and education leadership from Appalachian State University. In her 20th year career in higher education, Dr. Sepik has served 3 NC community colleges and the NC Community College System Office in a variety of leadership roles.
Good afternoon, everyone. Following Ayana and Edgar is a tall order, I have to say, but I'm going to do my best. Graduates, today is a milestone, one that you have worked for and looked forward to for a long while. It's a joyous milestone that may have seemed far away 4 years ago when you were a new early college student. Now, you may be wondering how 4 years passed so quickly. Your high school experience has been more than classes and studying. It's also been friendships and many shared moments through which you've begun to figure out who you are and what you want for your future. The theme of your graduation is making an impact, the future we build together. I want to focus on 2 particular words in the theme, impact and together. Each one of you has positively impacted someone or something, and you'll continue to do so throughout your life journey. What I want you to know is that there is no single definition for impact when it comes to your life. Future impact will and should look different for each of you. When we think about making an impact, big goals and recognitions usually come to mind. Impact comes in many forms, though, and it's often the subtle things, the quiet ways in which we show up and walk in the world that make the biggest difference. I have 3 examples of impact to share with you, and while all of them are different, they all have heart in common. One is about a group of people that I've worked with, one is about someone I just met and may never see again, and one is about my mom. The group of people that I've worked with. In my community college career, I've had the good fortune to work with college presidents recognized as the best of the best. They are well-known, highly educated people. Some have retired and some are still leading colleges. All of them have left significant legacies. A building named after them, a program, a scholarship, or an example to follow. Thousands of students' lives have changed for the better as a direct result of their work. Their impact is quite visible, but it runs much deeper. Their impact is care. The visible things resulted from their acts of care that most of us could not see. The person I just met owns a car stereo and window tinting business. I wanted to update my 2011 car with new equipment, all the fancy stuff that people have today that I didn't have. And I found his shop. And the shop owner spent lots of time with me. He took pictures, he explained his work through text. Every step of the way, he told me what he was doing, sent a picture. And he completed the work on time at the price quoted. He was knowledgeable, meticulous, and detailed. I asked him how he got into the car stereo business, and he told me that he found himself needing to make a living at a young age, so he learned. And he started a business completely on his own without any formal training or education after high school, which is really big. His visible impact is improving the driving experience for his customers. His larger impact is much more than that. It's trust, fairness, and a heart for quality. And finally, my mom. She passed away 4 years ago, and I've thought a lot about her impact since then. There isn't enough time or the right words to describe the full depth of her impact on me and everyone she knew. So I'm just going to share a couple of examples. Through simple acts of love and kindness, she made everyone around her feel seen and heard. Here are a few examples of this. Just because she gave a bottle of really nice perfume to a waitress in a restaurant she and my dad used to go to because the waitress told her that she'd never had perfume. My mom said, every girl should have perfume, so here you go. When her best friend's teenage daughter passed away tragically in a car accident, she took holiday decorations for every holiday to the gravesite every year until she physically couldn't do it anymore. And when I was going through a really difficult time some years ago, she had flowers and a birthday cake delivered to my office on my birthday to help me feel better. My mom didn't work anywhere outside of our home. Everything she did was impactful. Her impact, visible only to individuals, only to those of us who experienced it, was making people feel special, and it was big. These stories demonstrate how impact comes from the heart in all shapes and sizes. As leadership coach Elizabeth Hayes eloquently said in a recent Harvard Business Review article, lasting impact is shaped by what's consistent, not necessarily what's loud. Together is the other big word for the graduation theme. The impact an individual creates usually happens because a person has lots of support from others. As mathematician and philosopher Alfred North Whitehead said, no one who achieves success does so without the help of others. The wise and confident acknowledge this help with gratitude. Think of awards shows on TV. When an artist wins an Oscar or a Grammy, the first thing they do is thank all the people who made it possible for them to win. They all have agents, directors, publicists, and fans. You name it, they've got it. And those people help to make them famous. No one in this world does it alone. We learn from and rely on others. People in the examples that I shared were able to do the things that they did because others made it possible for them. So however you define it, the impact you make going forward will be yours, and it will be special. And just as much as it will be experienced by others, your impact will be the result of support from others. Each of you will succeed in all the things you want to do according to your own definitions of success. But in case you're looking for a little inspiration, the best expression of success, at least in my own humble opinion, was written by Ralph Waldo Emerson a long time ago. To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate the beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Sepik, for your words of wisdom, kindness, and for direction. Now we are going to have our students, as you can see, they're getting ready. It's time for the big moment. At this time, I'm going to have Dr. Bennett, and I just want to pause for a moment and acknowledge our board chair, Ms. Dorothy Gooch. Thank you so much, Ms. Gooch, for your graciousness. They're going to join me as our students receive their diplomas, and on the opposite side, we're going to have Dr. Sepik. And if I could get Ms. Harris and Ms. Harris, yes, with your assistance, and Mr. Thompson is going to call the names. Here we go.
Good evening. Christopher Arbaka Rosas. Andres David Agames Davida. Maya Alashmali. Michelle Shanti Alexander. Jamaya Alicia Alston. Jesus Adrian Alvarado Ortega. Daniel Shanice Anderson. Catherine Taylor Askew. Anaya Zakaria Baltimore. Nia Lepre Branch. Lontica Horethia Brown. Lontina Horetha Brown. Anaí Guadalupe Carreno Serna. Jaya Kamir Davis. Christina Anne-Marie Dobbs. Edgar Anthony Duran Ortiz. Chelsea Allure Evans. Catherine Evans. Alexa Ruby Gervasio Hernandez. Maria Hernandez. Joanna Gregorio Armas. Deontay Griffin. George Thomas Grissom. Sanaya Shatoni Hargrove. Lisa Renee Hayes. Joels Shelkari Holden. Ivy Hun. Camila Islas Rosas, Ayana Unique Jones, Calvin Alexander Kinyon, Juliana Nicole Lopez, Liliana Meza Rentera, Timira Denise Nicholson, Amelia Colette Ramirez, Tariq Daquan Robinson, Fernando Rodriguez Flores, Isaias Rodriguez Morales, Brianna Daniel Royston, Reina Nicole Santiago Estrada, Yair Santiago Florentino, Savannah Brandon Singh, Kimaya Deasia Sharon, Jayana Rashik Stewart, Kennedy Jacqueline Taylor, Gabriela Cassie Thomas, Orquídea Villa Martinez, Nazaya Unique Walker, Louis Edward Young Jr.,
All right. Come on, parents, you can do better than that. Graduates, will you please stand? So proud. So graduates, now that you have stood up, inasmuch as each of you have met the requirements for your diploma as specified by the North Carolina State Board of Education and by Vance County Board of Education and by the authority vested in me by those agencies, I hereby declare you to be graduates of the Vance County Early College High School. Get ready because you may now turn your tassel. All right, so now, will everyone please stand? We ask that our guests stand and that marshals, if you would please take your place as we recess out, and parents, the graduates will recess directly out and you can meet them out and take all the pictures you want. We're ready.